So I just uploaded the previous video, and I wanted to say I don't remember how it ended. I kind of do, and I always have more to say, but let's make it like very short, sweet. Where have I been? Who I am? Who the fuck knows? I used to tell people when they ask me where I'm from, I would tell them I'm from there, because that's how I really feel strongly. But then, you know, um, I'm not trying to be quirky or anything, and people, people just need to be loved. They don't give a fuck if I came from the stars, you know. So I'm autistic. I'm in a burnout. I'm also God. You're also God. You're also probably autistic, especially if you're here. Like, very likely. If I follow you, you're autistic, most likely. At least if I followed you in the last year. If I watched the video, most likely you're autistic. Why does it matter? It really doesn't. I mean, it kind of does in the sense that for me, it matters that we all feel adequate and we feel happy and we give ourselves, like our best selves, to the world. And not in the sense that you're an object to be consumed, but in the sense that we came here for this giving. And if we use the dichotomy of I versus God or I versus universe, universe has created me to give this specificity of this me to this world. So that's my only job, right? To be as me as possible and to be as gentle with myself as possible, because I should not be destroying the precious gift of thisness that universe has brought into this world, because it is needed exactly like this here. So I want you to be tender with yourself, and I do not have a bullet point list or something about these are 3 things you have to do, but I will tell you things that you have to do, and you always have a choice to not do them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everything is a choice. Everything, right? But you don't know yet. And when you forget, that when life sucks. That's when you really feel like shit. But if we let go of that duality of somebody created this body, you are you, and you are self. I am that I am. There's nothing but you. And the same way as your body has different parts of the body and they have a special function, a very specific function, or you can invent new functions for those parts of the body that maybe your parents didn't know about. But every part of your body is you. So you created you, right? What that means? That means that you chose you. You chose to be self. Not in the literal true sense, because you can't choose to be self because you already are self, right? Choice kind of assumes some kind of movement, right? Because it assumes that there are multiple choices and you like take one, discard all the others, but that's not really how it is. The choice happens within the flow of eternity and entirety. So the choice was for everything to be as it is, which still also doesn't know that nothing changes. But it changes as it changes. And your personal magnitude of influence or change is basically just the degree to which you allow yourself to go with all that change, or you hold yourself back. Holding yourself back feels painful. Judging yourself, judging life, judging the world feels painful. All of these are the same. It's you constricting the flow of life through yourself and letting go and relaxing and letting it pass, whether good or bad. Judgment is also within the realm of constricting. And creating feels expansive, but creating not just as what's going on? Creating not just as an artist, but creating as life, flowing with life is creating, and looking at it and looking at self and whatever you believe to be self, whatever parts of it you believe to be self, right? And eventually in 8 or 20 or 60 years coming to the realization, like experiential realization that self is awareness, so whatever you're aware of is not you. And I perfectly appreciate the fact that there are people for whom their spiritual journey starts with that, and they just keep going there, and that's good. For me, it was like the last step, and of course, the right step is always the last step. When you lost something, and you there's a saying like, "Oh, I found it like at the last spot I would check." Of course, you're not gonna keep checking after you found it. But yeah, there's a last spot until you understand that you are it. You are everything, all of it. You keep looking. Sometimes you hear this, that, oh, you are it. You are self. You are the I am. I am is the way. And the life and whatever. I don't really know this, the book. You hear it, but you don't really get it actually. So you keep looking. But then you get it. And also, everything that you get, it's not from others, right? It's just like you already know it, and it resonates. In the same way that if you're insecure and somebody says like you're dumb or ugly, you're gonna be hurt. Only if you already believe that. So that's how you understand what's true for you. But these realizations of like spiritual things, why can't I speak? I speak too much in my mind, apparently, not with real people, or like with real phones out loud. I need to practice speaking more. So, you're welcome for all the sounds. I was saying what? Right. So this level of resonance, there is resonance with your beliefs. And then there is resonance with the truth. Truth is within you very deeply, but not as deeply as you have to dig. But it's very quiet, and you resonate with it when you're quiet. And when you're agitated, aka your body is agitated, your nervous system is in a fight or flight or whatever stress response, even when you hear the truth that is true and you knew it to be true, you don't feel resonance anymore. And then you might temporarily feel like, oh, I've lost it. I thought I found it and I lost it. No, it's just emotions. It's just the temporary state of the body. The same way you are not your thoughts. You are not your body, and you are not your body's responses, but all of it are like a very useful instrument. Your emotions show you how close your thoughts are to truth, or your thoughts, your beliefs. Same way as your body shows you when something is not healthy. Things make you sick or bring you pain. when they are not doing good to your body. Like, don't touch the hot stove. And in the same way, when you think something and it hurts you, but you didn't realize that you were even thinking it. Like, I don't know, somebody didn't respond to your messages and you're like, you feel upset because you're like, they don't like me. First of all, you made it up. Second of all, they don't like me even not isn't the issue, right? The issue is that you think I am unlikable, unlovable, and that resonated, and that hurts you, and that's not true because it hurts you. So stuff like this, all of this, is comes out sometimes. Probably will come out more often now, since I'm done overthinking. Oh my god, I need a light, and I need a camera, and I don't want to edit, and I don't know. What I definitely don't want to do is regularly rewatching what I posted. So there's going to be a lot of repetitions, and there's not going to be a lot of, if somebody like responds to the video without mentioning exactly what they're talking about, I would have no idea what they're responding to, because I say a lot of things and a lot of different things at different times in different circumstances. So everything is situation. I was supposed to be short. Okay, moving on. Next is something else. But right now I think it's more of like a bedtime next. But let's see what I think of tomorrow, and it's gonna be up again. So look at me. Social relations and whatnot. Or is it like education? Look at this print I have. It's horizontal because it's above the bed, but it's not supposed to be horizontal. Oh, how do I do it? So is this like this now? Yes. It's from the artist from Australia, New Zealand. I don't know, somewhere down there. Really beautiful. Have a good time of life awareness.